In the last lecture on GP, we are discussing geometric mean or means. Let's say if we have numbers a and b and g is their geometric mean, then g is root of ab. This is single geometric mean between a and b. We can see a, g and b, they are in GP. Let's verify. G upon a, this is equal to b upon g, that is g square is equal to ab. So if a and b are two numbers and g is their geometric mean, then three numbers are in GP. Now the next one is we have numbers a and b and we have to insert n geometric means. Let us say n geometric means are g1, g2 and so on up to gn. We will have now n plus 2 terms in GP, n plus 2 terms in GP. And what is b? B is term number n plus 2. It's a into r raised per n plus 2 minus 1, or b upon a, that is equal to r raised per n plus 1, or r is b upon a whole raised per 1 by n plus 1. So this way we can find out common ratio of the GP. Once common ratio is known, we can write G1, this will be a into r, a into b by a raised per 1 by n plus 1. Second geometric mean, that will be a into square of this, that is b by a raised per 2 by n plus 1. Third geometric mean, a into b by a raised per 3 by n plus 1 and so on. Nth geometric mean, b by a raised per n upon n plus 1. What is arithmetic mean? Single arithmetic mean of a and b. It's a plus b by 2. In case a and b are positive numbers, then we can prove that arithmetic mean is always greater than geometric mean. Let's prove. We find out arithmetic mean minus geometric mean. Arithmetic mean is a plus b by 2. Geometric mean is root of ab. This is a plus b minus 2 times root of ab upon 2. And this is root a minus root b whole square upon 2. Students, you can see, since this is square, this is always positive. This is always greater than 0. A minus g greater than 0 means a is greater than g. This is how we prove arithmetic mean is always greater than geometric. We have to insert 5 geometric means between 16 and 1 by 4. So let us say the geometric means are g1, g2, g3, g4, g5. With 5 geometric means and 2 numbers, we have total of 7 terms in GP, and 7th term is 1 by 4. This is first term 16 into, let us say, common ratio r raised per 7 minus 1, that is 6. 1 by 64 is r raised per 6. 1 by 64 is 1 by 2 whole raised per 6. So this gives us common ratio as 1 by 2. So what will be first geometric mean? It will be 16 into r. 16 into 1 by 2, that is 8. Second geometric mean will be 16 into 1 by 2 square, that's 4. Third geometric mean will be 16 into 1 by 2 cube, that is 2. This will be 1, and the fifth geometric mean, that will be 1 by 2. So this is how we insert 5 geometric means. The next one, we are given a is geometric mean of 2 and 1 by 4. So a is geometric mean of 2 and 1 by 4 means a is equal to square root of 2 into 1 by 4. That is square root of its 1 by 2 or 1 by root 2. This is value of a. Next, we have to find, students, two numbers whose arithmetic mean is 25 and geometric mean is 20. So we can assume numbers as a and b. So students, what will be arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean of a and b, you know, is a plus b by 2. This is equal to 25. And what is geometric mean? You also know geometric mean is root of AB. This is 20. Now we have two equations in A and B which you can solve easily. The first one gives you a plus b equals to 50, or b is 50 minus a, and the second one squaring, we got a into b equal to 400, that is a into substitute value of b as 50 minus a, this is equal to 400. So that's 50a minus a square is equal to 400, or a square minus 50a and plus 400, this is equal to 0. This is a minus 40 into a minus 10 is equal to 0. That's a is equal to 40 or a is 10. If a is 40, then b is 50 minus 40, that is it's 10. And if a is 10, b will be 40. So the two numbers are 40 and 10, or 10 or. The next one, we assume that alpha and beta are roots. We are to construct a quadratic in X such that arithmetic mean of roots is capital A and geometric mean is capital G. So arithmetic mean means alpha plus beta by 2, and you know students, geometric mean, that is root of alpha into beta. This gives us alpha plus beta as 2a, and this gives us alpha into beta as g square. Now quadratic equation with roots alpha and beta, that is given by x square minus s into x plus p equal to 0. You must have learned this formula. S is sum of roots alpha plus beta, and p is product of roots, that is alpha into beta. So we know these values. Sum of roots is alpha plus beta, that is 2a. So it's x square minus 2ax, and product of roots is g square. This is equal to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. In the fifth question, we have to find value of n so that this expression is geometric mean between a and b. That means geometric mean of a and b is root of ab. So that means this expression a raised per n plus 1 plus b raised per n plus 1 upon a raised per n plus b raised per n, this is same as root of ab, that is a raised per 1 by 2 into b raised per 1 by 2. So from this equation we have to find value of n. Cross multiply a raised per n plus 1 plus b raised per n plus 1. This is a raised per n into a raised per 1 by 2 is n plus 1 by 2 into b raised per 1 by 2, and plus this is a raised per 1 by 2 b raised per n plus 1 by 2. Next we shift this term to the left hand side and we'll shift this to the right hand side. A raised per n plus 1 minus a raised per n plus 1 by 2 into b raised per 1 by 2 is equal to a raised per 1 by 2 b raised per n plus 1 by 2 minus b raised per n plus 1. Taking a raised per n plus 1 by 2 common, inside a raised per 1 by 2 minus this is b raised per 1 by 2. And here taking b raised per n plus 1 by 2 common, a raised per 1 by 2 minus b raised per 1 by 2. So since we can cancel out these, a and b being different numbers, we get a raised per n plus 1 by 2 is equal to b raised per n plus 1 by 2. That is a upon b raised per n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1. Now this 1 can be written a upon b raised per 0. You know students, anything raised per 0 is 1. Now comparing exponents, n plus 1 by 2 is 0 or n is equal to minus 1 by 2. The next one, we have to find two positive numbers whose difference is 12 and whose arithmetic mean exceeds geometric mean by 2. So we can assume numbers as a and b. Difference of numbers is 12. A minus b is 12. Arithmetic mean exceeds geometric mean by 2. That means arithmetic mean minus geometric mean is 2. Arithmetic mean is a plus b by 2 and geometric mean is root of ab. This is equal to 2. So that's a plus b minus this is 2 root of ab and this is equal to 4. That's root a minus root b whole square. This is equal to 4, or root a minus root b this is equal to 2. We can write this equation as root a plus root b into root a minus root b. This is equal to 12. Substituting value of root a minus root b from this, we get root a plus root b as 12 upon 2, that is 6. Now we solve this and this simultaneously. Root a minus root b is 2. Adding, we get 2 times root a, this will get cancelled out. 6 plus 2 is 8. Root a is 4, or a is equal to 16. A is 16, this gives us b equals to 4. So the two numbers are 16 and 4. Next question, we are given sum of two numbers is, let us say the numbers are a and b. This is sum of numbers a plus b. This is equal to 6 times their geometric mean, that is root of ab. We have to show that numbers are in ratio. We have to show that a is to b is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. From this we can write a upon 2 root of ab. This is equal to 3 upon 1. We need 2 root of ab here. That's why we have left 3 here. After this we apply componendo and dividendo. Obviously to the both sides, we get a plus b plus 2 root of ab upon a plus b minus 2 root of ab. That's equal to 3 plus 1, and in the denominator 3 minus 1. Numerator is root a plus root b whole square. Denominator is root a minus root b whole square, and that is equal to 4 upon 2, that is 2. 2 can be written root 2 upon 1 whole square. So we kept 2 root of ab here, so that when we apply componendo and dividendo, we get these squares. So we always need 2 times root of ab here. Whatever is left on the right hand side. Now taking square root, it's root a plus root b upon root a minus root b, that's equal to root 2 upon 1. Now in such questions, we apply componendo and dividendo once again. Now this plus this, that's 2 root of ab, 2 root of a, and this minus this is 2 root of b, that's equal to root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 minus 1. This is ratio of root a to root b. So what about a upon b? Squaring both sides. This will be 2 plus 1 plus 2 root 2 upon 2 plus 1 and minus 2 root 2. This is 3 plus 2 root 2, and this is 3 minus 2 root 2. So this is the ratio. 3 plus 2 root 2 is to 3 minus 2 root 2. This is the desired ratio. One arithmetic mean a and two geometric means g1 and g2 are inserted between two positive numbers. So let's say the two positive numbers are a and b. We insert one arithmetic mean and two geometric means g1 and g2. So from this we can say that a is arithmetic mean, so that is a is equal to a plus b by 2, and these are two geometric means, therefore a, g1, g2 and b, they are in gp, and b is fourth term. Two arithmetic means plus two numbers, total 4 terms in gp. B is a into r cube. This gives us r as b by a and raised per 1 by 3. So what is first geometric mean? It's a into r. A into b raised per 1 by 3 upon a raised per 1 by 3. That's a raised per 2 by 3 into b raised per 1 by 3. And what is second geometric mean? It's a into r square. B raised per 2 by 3, a raised per, this is 2 by 3. So a raised per 1 by 3 into b raised per 2 by 3. So we have g1, g2 and we have value of it. We substitute values starting from left hand side. G1 square. G1 square is a raised per 4 by 3 into b raised per 2 by 3 upon g2. G2 is a raised per 1 by 3, b raised per 2 by 3 plus g2 square. A raised per 2 by 3, b raised per 4 by 3 upon g1. A raised per 2 by 3 into b raised per, this is 1 by 3. This will cancel out. This will cancel out. Now a raised per 4 by 3 upon a raised per 1 by 3 is a, and b raised per 4 by 3 upon b raised per 1 by 3, this will be 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3, that is 1. So this is b. What about right hand side? It's 2 times a. It's 2 times a is a plus b by 2. So this is also a plus b. This proves. The next one, we have to prove that product of n geometric means between two quantities is equal to nth power of the geometric mean of these quantities. So let's say the two numbers or two quantities are a and b, and these are geometric means g1, g2, g3 and so on up to gn. So we just derived these n geometric means plus the two numbers, total n plus 2 terms, they are in GP. And what is B? B is A into common ratio is, let's say, R raised per n plus 2 minus 1, that is n plus 1, or B upon A, this is R raised per n plus 1, or common ratio is B upon A raised per 1 upon n plus 1. Now first geometric mean, this is A into R, b by a raised per 1 by n plus 1. Second geometric mean, that is a into r square, this is 2 by n plus 1 and so on. Nth will be a into b by a raised per n upon n plus 1. So we have to prove product of n geometric means g1, g2, g3 up to gn. This is equal to nth power of single geometric mean. Single geometric mean of a and b is root of ab, and this is raised per n. We have to prove this. So we start from left hand side. It's g1, this is g1, a into b by a raised per 1 by n plus 1 into g2, a b by a raised per 2 by n plus 1 into a b by a raised per 3 by n plus 1 and so on into a b by a raised per n upon n plus 1. This is a into a into a n times, that's a raised per n. A into a is a into a 2 times is a square, a raised per 2, and if we multiply a 3 times, a into a, that's a cube. So a into a n times is a raised per n. Now b by a's base is same, exponents will get added up. It's 1 by n plus 1 plus 2 by n plus 1 plus 3 by n plus 1 and so on up to n by n plus 1. Let's find out sum of exponents. This is a raised per n, this is b by a. Now LCM n plus 1. What is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n is sum of first n natural numbers, and it's n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is n into n plus 1 by 2. N plus 1 will cancel out. This is a raised per n, this is b raised per n by 2 upon a raised per n by 2, and a raised per n upon a raised per n by 2 is a raised per n by 2 into b raised per n by 2. And what is this equal to? This is ab root and whole raised per n, and this is same as the right hand side. This is what we wanted to prove. X is arithmetic mean, y and z are two geometric means between any two positive numbers. So let us say the positive numbers are a and b. X is arithmetic mean, x is a plus b by 2. Y and z are two geometric means, this is y, this is z. So this will be a GP. When geometric means are inserted, students, you know it becomes a GP. B is fourth term of that GP, a into r cube. This gives us r as b by a raised per 1 by 3. So y is a into r, that is a into b by a raised per 1 by 3. It's a into b raised per 1 by 3, a raised per 1 by 3. A raised per, this is 2 by 3 into b raised per 1 by 3. Similarly, we can find out z. Z will be a raised power 1 by 3 into b raised power 2 by 3. Z is a into r square. So we have values of now x, y and z. We substitute these values here. So left hand side y cube. Y cube is cube of this expression. It's a square into b. Z cube is a into b square and divided by x. X is a plus b by 2 into y into z. Y is a raised power 2 by 3 into b raised power 1 by 3 into z. A raised power 1 by 3 into b raised power 2 by 3. So we can take a into b common. This 2 will come here and a into b common. So we'll have a plus b here divided by a plus b. A raised power 2 by 3 into a raised power 1 by 3. Same base, we add exponents. This will be a raised power 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3, that is a. This is a. Similarly, b raised power 1 by 3 into b raised power 2 by 3, this is b. Now this will cancel, a into b will cancel with a into b. This is 2 and this is what we wanted to prove. The next one. One geometric mean g and two arithmetic means a1 and a2 are inserted between two quantities. So let's say again quantities are a and b. We have one geometric mean g and two arithmetic means a1 and a2. So g is geometric mean, g is root of ab, and when these arithmetic means are inserted, this becomes an ap. And b is fourth term of AP, that's a plus 3 times d, or d is b minus a upon 3. So what will be first arithmetic mean? It's a plus d, a plus b minus a upon 3. This will be 2a plus b upon 3. And what is second arithmetic mean? It's a plus 2d, 2 times b minus a upon 3, that's 3a minus 2a, that's a plus 2b upon 3. So now we have a1, a2 and g. We can now show this is equal to this. So we start from right hand side, which is 2a1 minus a2 into 2a2 minus a1. And what is 2a1? 2a1 is 4a plus 2b upon 3 minus a2, a plus 2b upon 3. 2a2, that's 2a plus 4b upon 3 minus a1, 2a plus b upon 3. This simplifies to 4a, 2b will cancel out, 4a minus a is 3a upon 3, this is a. Similarly, this is b, and this is equal to, what is a into b equal to? A into b is g square. So this is g square, and this is same as the left hand side. This is how we prove it. In the last question we have a is arithmetic mean of b and c. So b, c, this is a. So that means a is b plus a is equal to b plus c by 2. g1, g2 are geometric means. This is g1, this is g2. So b, g1, g2 and c. This will be a GP of 4 terms. C is fourth term, that is b into r raised per 3, or r is c upon b raised per 1 by 3. What will be first geometric mean g1? It will be b into r, b into c by b raised per 1 by 3. That's b raised per 2 by 3 into c raised per 1 by 3. And second geometric mean, this is b into c by b 2 by 3, that's b raised per 1 by 3 into c raised per 2 by 3. So we have g1, g2. We can now prove this result starting from left hand side, which is g1 cube plus g2 cube. g1 cube is cube of this expression, that is b square into c, and g2 cube, that is b into c square. and this can be written BC into B plus C. A is B plus C by 2, so this means B plus C, this can be written 2A. So this is BC into 2A, and this is equal to 2ABC, and 2ABC is what we wanted to prove. We wanted to prove this is equal to 2ABC. This is same as the right hand side. This is how we get it.